What are we doing, Buddy the dog? Buddy the dog! What are you doing, my friend? You just woke up from a nap, I think. Anyway, yeah, he likes it when cars go by. That gets him all wound up. Yep, see, he's just waking up from a nap, yawning, stretching. I get it. We're getting old, aren't we, pal? Anywho, let's head back down here and see if we can't make the old Allis-Chalmers C more better. We're gonna try to make it where it actually runs for longer than just a few seconds, and then hopefully drive itself off the trailer. Although time's a wasting. I need the trailer tomorrow, so I might have to just shove it off the trailer, but I think we could possibly get to that point. And we are going to get started right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rusty Oliver Man. However, this winter, I think I've worked on everything but Olivers in different way, shape, or form. So what we got here is a C Allis-Chalmers, and I think we did all right on it. We heard it run in the last one, just a little bit. So now we're gonna try to hear it run a lot of bit. Sadly enough, I was unable to find any kind of fitting in town that would play nice with that. Which means we're gonna be making our own. You know, we're gonna make our own kind of fuel line. You know how that works? Because we had the mud chiggas in the fuel line, as they say.
Oh, I fixed the gas leaking problem. You don't have a broken fuel line. You had some mud chiggas in the fuel line.
Huh? Excuse me?
The diagnosis was mud chiggas in the fuel line.
Is this a New Orleans problem?
New Orleans, yeah.
What is a mud chigger?
Mud chiggers.
And it was all plugged up. I got it unplugged, but I don't have the right stuff, so we're gonna make one. So step A is gonna be to get this fitting out and then put the two new fittings I've got in. And then step B is gonna be to bend up a new line and try to make that connected. Step C is gonna be to put gas in it. And step D is gonna be to cry when we find out that this is not gonna seal because of the way that it is. Because it's very sadly against the housing of the tractor, to the point that I've even considered maybe grinding in there a little bit just to make it better. I could go to town and buy the right kind of sediment bowl that has the shut off at a 90 degree to the outlet, but we'll see. Boy, that don't really get you where you want to see, does it? That don't really get me a very good angle either. Luckily, it gave up without much struggle. That's kind of what life is doing to me. There we go. Make you get, oh, that is nasty. But that, my friends, I'm betting that that ain't even gonna run a second, friends. I just bet you we are going to be totally redoing the carburetor before we ever even start. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. That's okay. If we say it enough, it makes it true. So now what we're gonna do is rake all the trash, all of it. And rake that all in there. I don't have the right size wrench, apparently. Apparently that takes 5/8. I got everything here but a 5/8, I think. I've got all the sizes. But that's okay too, because when you put these kind of fittings in, if you aren't careful, you can ruin them right away. So I'm gonna work real hard to do that. And by that I mean ruin it. See, what you'll do, inadvertently, is you'll take it out around. Doing stuff like what I'm doing. I'm too lazy to get it? No problem. Let's just Surely not. Surely we wouldn't do it the right way. All right, we're gonna hope that we are okay. You know what though? I just realized that I don't think I got the right fitting to go into there. I found a fitting, but I don't know if that's gonna do it. We can try it, but I'm not sure if this is gonna really seal against this tube or not. It might pour fuel out. It's worth a try. It's all I had, so. I'm very disappointed in my local store that they didn't seem to have my normal array of stuff that I usually get. And I get a lot of this same stuff every time because I work on a lot of tractors. So even if this doesn't work, it's the same length as the fitting that does work, so we should be okay. Let me get our toolbox full of tubing tools. All of this stuff has still been sitting here since we worked on the 1020. Now, see, what we're gonna have to do is kind of replicate this on this end. And then when we get back there, we're gonna have to use our imagination. We're gonna have to saw that off because apparently the store doesn't carry anything other than 30" at a time, which sucks, but that's the way it is. Also, I should note, brake line has gotten ridiculously expensive. I want to say this was like 18 bucks, and that's just too much, you know. What happened to my good old simple American brake line, you know? So cheap. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Ooh. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this there, friend. Okay. Let's see if that does that do the first bend. Pretty close-ish. Now we're gonna do the next one. I hope I didn't put it in the wrong groove like a dum-dum. That did not bend it very well. Why did that not bend that one very well? I'm not happy with that. Well, that didn't turn out pretty. I had to manhandle it a little bit. So that ain't right. But I think I got my basic shape copied. Now let's put in a 45, or less than a 45, some kind of shape. All right. Then we will cut. We're going to leave it a little bit longer, I think, to start with, because we don't know what we don't know. I probably should have used one of those lines in the box. I bet I got an end that would have made it long enough, but whatever. This is shiny copperly colored, so let's just enjoy looking at that. We need that nut on there though too before we finish what we're doing here. You know what I could do? I could see if this actually fit the... Does this fit this here? It does. Maybe I could do that instead. That would save me a crimp. I've never used that before though, so I don't know if that's really what I want to do. Let's get this on there first and then decide. What I gotta do is, if I do my normal routine, I need to cut it back a little bit, or I could try this other kind of fitting where I think I just wedge the tube in and then this goes for good. I've never done that. I've never used one of these, but maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day we do that. The only reason I say that is because we don't know that the fitting that I have is really the right kind of fitting. Yeah, you know, maybe that would be fine. So maybe if I take back out the work that I've already done, the next problem is going to be, I bet I don't have any gas at all on this place. So we might be tabled right there, you know. I usually try to keep some, but I bet you I don't. I bet I don't have a bit. We're getting there, although it does look like we're probably not going to, you know the thing. Probably not going to get it running today again. The other video was will it run, so we'll make this one will it drive, and I'll just wait to complete it until I get all of the correct watchamies, you know. Okay, I need to make a scratch or something on there so that I can tell where to cut it. Sure, ain't very good, but it's gonna do what we want. Awesome. I like it when I drop the tools all the way to the ground. We're gonna try to find our scuff mark and cut it again. Yeah, I could have cut this one time and had it the right length, but it's easier to manage when you don't have 4 feet of it sticking out, and I don't think I could have got it behind the air cleaner with the full length, so I had to pick a place and cut it. That's just the nature of life. All right, we're gonna hope this fitting actually does the thing. Like I said, I've never used one before. There we go. I mean, we're pretty pinned in there. We don't even know that this is really gonna work. If you tighten that, it deforms this line and makes a seal. But so far, I don't know. It seems like it's working, but is it really? This has just been a project. I mean, All right, so what I need to do now is get a battery, and I need to get some gas and see if I can make this run for longer than a few seconds. But maybe we could actually hear it, you know, idle or something. That's a lot of wishful thinking there. That's more than likely that's not going to happen, but it would be nice for it to sit here and run somehow in a reasonable fashion. I'm doing two things at once, so I'm not doing very good for you, but all right. Battery and gas. Two simple things, right? Probably don't have them, but I'm gonna go look. All right, time to mount this steed. I don't know exactly how. There ain't really a good way to get on it, is there? Maybe use this hitch. Boy, that looks safe to sit on, doesn't it? Whoa! All right. Feels like maybe it's got brakes. Oh, we don't have a clutch. Well, we do have a clutch. All right. Careful. Let's try first gear. We got first gear. See how long our tires hang on. Those are run flats, so we're okay. Second gear. Got a little miss in it. It's obvious we need to do more work. It ain't running the best. Do we have third gear? This is probably where we'll kill it in the middle of the driveway. Hey, all right. Yeah. Let's drive as far away from the house as we can, and then if it quits, we can have all the fun of towing it back home by ourselves. It's scooting right along. That's about top speed on it. About like a horse would walk, I guess, at a fast pace. Part of it might be that goofy muffler making that sound too. That's like I think that's like a cherry bomb muffler. So, a glass pack, that's what I'm trying to say. It's got great oil pressure. Let's park it over here as a flower decorate. No, I'm not going to do that. Not unless it quits. I kind of have brakes too. At least that one I do. Yeah, they kind of slow it down a little-ish. There. Hey! Hey, horse, hey! Brakes. Good deal. Whoa. No, we're not going back on the trailer. Will you idle? Well, that's a strange sound at an idle. Something vibrating at an idle? Flywheel loose, rod knock, I don't know. It didn't really lose any oil pressure at an idle. Pretty hard for a big boy to get on. Look at that little sweetheart, just purring away. It's been sitting for who knows how long. Wonder if all this gizmo stuff works back here. What do we got here? Somebody was going to run some lights or something. Oh. Looky, looky, looky. To find some way to test our hydraulics, like hook up a cylinder. It might be out of oil. Oh, look at that. This is a little bitty hydraulic cylinder. I didn't know that. That's cute. So we got to figure out how to fill that, because that would make this whole conglomeration work. Here I was thinking that was probably just manual lift, but it's not. It's actually got a tiny little, that can't even be a, is that 3/4 inch cylinder? Look at that little tiny thing. Plumbed right into there. Well, I'll be. Ain't that cute? We might be able to figure something out to mount on this and make it useful. Pretty neat. It's even coming up to temperature. Pretty sweet. Sure, I'll take it. Let's shut off our gas. Let's put it nighty-night. That is cute. That is cute. I have to say. I've drug a lot of junk home in my day, but $500 for a running tractor, I'll take it. You know, one brand new rim. I got 2 tires on the trailer, which I gave him another $100 for, but I wouldn't get them that cheap if I bought them anywhere else, and they're brand new. So we'll have $600 in this thing, and it'll be a running and driving tractor. That's pretty cool. I just think that's, I don't know, I'm stunned. Stunned, friends. I thought it would put up much worse of a fight. It's a solid little tractor, but I thought sure we'd have a lot more struggles, but I think we got us something here. So hopefully you enjoyed all this. Now it's going to get really windy and start pouring rain probably, but that's good. I finished up my playtime just in time. So until next time, we're going to leave this one here. After watching what you just saw, do you feel like your IQ has dropped lower than your credit score? Well, there's no reason that both of us should be miserable, so go ahead and hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. That stuff costs you nothing, and it really helps me out. Your banker may not approve, but I know mine will. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.